Hey there everyone, this is a response video to one of my friends. She kind of ranted on heavy metal today, how it's going and so on. This is where I will say I understand. I mean, sometimes I think heavy metal is kind of going to hell. The only bands that show me that heavy metal isn't going to hell are bands like Crooked X, Five Finger Death Punch, and Hatebreed. I mean, because those are bands I can actually listen to. I mean, of course, I love listening to the classics, and I really feel like nobody respects the classics of heavy metal anymore. Nobody likes Twisted Sister, Van Halen, Def Leppard, Dokken, Overkill, Venom, Slayer. Well, everybody loves Slayer. What the hell am I saying? Sepultura, Judas Priest, except the Scorpions. The list will go on. So I'm just going to stop there. And of course there are a lot of people we can thank for heavy metal. I mean, Dio, he did do a lot for heavy metal, but one man who really did do something big for heavy metal was Rob Halford, lead singer of Judas Priest. And I have noticed this, probably now for quite some time. There are a lot of people who wear stuff like this, studded belts and bracelets, and they go around saying, I hate Judas Priest, yada yada yada. And they don't even realize that, Judas Priest introduced this into the heavy metal world. I mean, Rob Halford was actually expressing his sexuality, because back then you could only find this stuff in a gay sex shop. As scary as that may sound. And today's rock bands are nowadays coming from Disney, and it's just so stupid. I mean, what is with this stuff? I mean, honestly, I would never let my kids listen to any of this. I would let my kids listen to stuff like Soundgarden, Twisted Sister, Quiet Riot, that stuff. And of course, as they would get older, I would let them listen to Slayer and Emperor and Gorgoroth. But I really feel like today's heavy metal is kind of going downhill, mainly because of some of the new stuff. I mean, I don't mind deathcore, but so far breakdowns have been very new. But ever since breakdowns were introduced into heavy metal, people have been taking it a little too far, because now they've added something called a bass drop, which is a dual module. It's an electric drum pad. And I'm just like, where are the solos? I mean, I don't mind some heavy metal songs without a guitar solo, but I at least want to hear a few songs with a guitar solo. I mean, come on, that is epic. That is awesome. Guitar solos rock. And hey, it's even cool to mix a breakdown with a guitar solo, because you're getting the best of both worlds. But one man who really did do a lot for heavy metal was Dee Snider, lead singer of Twisted Sister. In 1985, he was called into court by the PMRC, Parents Music Resource Center. And they thought he was an idiot, and the minute they proved to the world what they meant, they were going to try to destroy heavy metal in a way. No, they didn't. Dee Snider walked in there, he was clean, he was sober, and he spoke English fluently. And there was nothing anybody could do. Simple as that. But nowadays, some people have even considered these bands I'm about to mention heavy metal. Asking Alexandria, Attack Attack, Escape the Fate, and Black Veiled Brides. How is that even heavy metal? I see nothing heavy about it. You can't... there's nothing to it, okay? I'm sorry. It's pathetic. It turns my stomach. It makes me sick. Just, you know. And the style of heavy metal, clothes-wise, is changing. I mean, Trip clothing, I think that's cool. That's fine. But I'm talking, most metalheads are now swooping their hair like the emos do. And I guess I don't mind gauging. I mean, that's somebody else's business. But what happened to the classic heavy metal style? T-shirt of your favorite band, jeans, tennis shoes, the occasional leather jacket or a denim jacket, or the leather denim combo, or just, you know, a denim cutoff with your favorite bands stitched onto there with some studs. Metal does kind of need to go back to its old style, but I think the only bands that are carrying out the old style of heavy metal, as I said, are Five Finger Death Punch, Crooked X, and Hatebreed. That's all I had to say. I am concluding with a song that really got me going when I was little, from a show called Dragon Ball Z. This is the original opener, Rock the Dragon, as you all may know. So, here we go. Thank you, everybody. That was one of my Dragon Ball Z music was one of my biggest heavy metal roots.